first graders, do you remember yesterday when we made a really awesome anchor chart? Well, today I'm going to read you a story all about subtraction. And while I read, I want you to see if you can identify any of these important subtraction words. So come on over with me as we begin to read our subtraction story. The title of the story is The Action of Subtraction. This story is written by Brian P. Cleary and illustrated by Brian Gable. I want you to listen for some vocabulary words that we talked about on our anchor chart as I read. Subtraction, taking one number away from another, resulting in less than you started with. Subtraction is an action that will make your total less. Whether ice cream scoops or hula hoops or inches from a dress. Whatever you are counting, it will take away a part and leave you then with not as much as you had at the start. If 7 angry bulldogs are barking at your door, a kitten could scare 3 away. Then you'd be left with 4. And what if 13 hornets had nested in your tree? If 10 of them would just buzz off, then you'd only have 3. Do you see what subtraction does? It changes the amount. So you'll wind up with fewer than you do when you do your final count. Minus means to take away some numbers from the whole. If you had 10 bowling pins and grabbed a ball to roll, let's say you knocked down 8 pins with the first ball that you threw, then 2 would still be standing, 'cause 10 minus 8 is 2. Your second ball knocks 2 more down. You did it! You're the hero. Now all the pins are down because 2 minus 2 is 0. In this case, is means equals, or totals just the same. That sign means matching value in a problem or a game. Like if you had 3 timeouts left and somehow lost your shoe, your coach would have to call one and you'd be left with 2. 3 was what you started with, then you subtracted 1. That would equal 2 more left before the game was done. If Jen had 12 stuffed animals and she gave 2 to Sally, then 5 more went to Mary Kate. Here's how you do the tally. Start with 12, take 2 away. 12 minus 2 is 10. Subtract the 5 for Mary Kate. Then that leaves 5 for Jen. Whenever we subtract things, it makes us sad or glad, depending on whatever there is less of, good or bad. Like fewer days of school due to snow and less time with the dentist. Not as much discomfort since the doctor fixed your bent wrist. A smaller plate of vegetables, a shorter list of chores, less time with your homework. See the numbers move towards 0 with a shrinking kind of action. And all of this is possible because we have subtraction. So what is subtraction? Do you know? First graders, you did a wonderful job listening to the action of subtraction. I know when I was reading, I heard lots of those vocabulary words on our anchor chart.